come to think about this. Imagine if it was P2B that addressed the court and told the court that if you did not disqualify Tinubu, there will be chaos, there will be anarchy. By now, everybody could have been calling DSS to arrest him. Everybody could have been going to national television and say things against P2B. Somebody like Professor Soyinka could have come out to speak forth. But in this case, it was Tinubu that said so, that if they disqualified him, that there will be chaos, there will be anarchy. And I have not seen somebody like Professor Soyinka and others saying anything against it. Good day, viewers. The news that Tinubu is threatening the judiciary has gone viral. So I don't think there is anybody that will come out to say that he or she did not hear or did not read the document that Tinubu threatens the judiciary. Now, the reason why I'm making this video because I've been on the cyberspace since yesterday. I am waiting to hear from somebody like Professor Soyinka and other people who said they are well-meaning Nigerians who will not tolerate people inciting violence, who will not tolerate people trying to bring anarchy, all those things. Now, after the 2023 general election, especially the presidential election precisely, the vice presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Dr. Babadati Ahmed, went to Arise News and also Channels Television, where he said that if Tinubu is being sworn in, that the Chief Justice of Nigeria and Buhari would have partaken in illegality on the ground that Tinubu is not the legitimate president-elect, following the violation of the constitution by the INEC and other things he said. You remember that after the interview, Professor Soyinka came out and began to attack Babadati Ahmed, begin to call obedience different kind of names, and the APC, they were rejoicing because of what Soyinka was saying. Though Obedient attacked him diplomatically, but they took it to be violence. All these stories are apart. Now nobody is talking. The said professor is not talking. He have heard, he have seen, he read the address that Tinubu is threatening the judiciary. Nobody is talking. DSS will hear, DSS will not talk. Everybody will hear, they will not talk. Now, tomorrow, if somebody should go to the national television now and begin to say that if Tinubu is being taken out, that he messed up, that they will shut down this, they will do this, these people will arise again and begin to talk. See, I expected somebody like Professor Soyinka to be another statesman who will be partyless, who will speak the truth to the power, regardless of who is involved in the mess. Because when you look at this thing now, nobody is talking to Tinubu. Nobody is telling Tinubu, this thing you are saying is wrong. I have not seen any other statesman who have come out to say, Tinubu, you need to shut up, or you need to readdress the judiciary, or you need to tender apology to Nigerians. Nobody is talking about that because it is Tinubu that said it. It is not Obedient, it's not P2B. So when P2B will come out, or article will come out to say something, everybody, all the whole head will be loose. But now that Tinubu is threatening a nation, that there will be anarchy, there will be chaos if his election is being nullified because he did not score 25% as required in the same constitution of a country he said he's going to govern. Come on. See, gone are those days where people will keep quiet when a political entity talk. I know that it is obedience that made this news to go viral. After all, people will not see anything in that address, but that address is already causing the chaos and anarchy. And I have read so many comments, I've gone to so many media to check the reactions of Nigerians. And what Nigerians are saying is, bring it on. Anarchy have already started. We are already in chaos in Nigeria. So saying that there will be chaos and anarchy is not a new thing to Nigerians. It is not a new thing to Nigeria. So if Tinubu said that there will be anarchy, there will be chaos, it's not new to Nigerians. Nigeria have been facing anarchy, there have been chaos, people have abandoned their house, insurgents have, Boko Haram is still on. Look at people in Benue, they are still killing them. So chaos is not a new thing to Nigerians. So if Tinubu is threatening Nigerians because he's afraid that he could be disqualified, he should be very, very careful, honestly. Because the rate of hardship in Nigeria, the way people are suffering, I don't think they will tolerate all this kind of words from politicians any longer. All these things will not be tolerated any longer. Stop coming out to threaten people. Stop coming out to talk what you think you can talk and score free from it. Gone are those days where we take rubbish from any political office holder. Gone are those days where you will come out to do whatever you like because you have your money and you think your money will do everything. No, gone are those days. So everybody should take caution. Either you are just ordinary citizen, you are a governor, you are a House of Rep member, you are a senator, you are a president. You should be very, very careful, especially when it comes to the rule of law, because people are seeing this hardship in Nigeria. They are passing through this hardship and they still want Nigeria to be better. They still want Nigeria to become a good country. So you coming out to threaten the constitution will never be tolerated, no matter whom you are. Even though you are the Major General, you are the IGP, it will not be tolerated any longer. We are not living in Stone Age where you can silence everybody. We are living in media age. This is 2023. So what you will do and score free 2022, you will not do it and score free in 2023. So anybody who will come out to attack another person that made similar comment without cautioning Bola Tinubu will be regarded as a biased human being. And we will not take such a person serious, because this sentiment in Nigeria is being taken too far. When Goodluck Jonathan was the president of Nigeria, I knew what happened if he removed fuel subsidy. All these people, including Pastor Adeboye, including Fandana, including Professor Soyinka, they went to streets to protest that Goodluck Jonathan removed fuel subsidy. Today, the same fuel subsidy is gone. Nobody is talking, but that is not our problem. What we are saying is that if you want to speak against evil, speak against all the whole evil. Do not be selective in your voice that you call a voice of justice. I am saying this because when somebody like Babadati Ahmed will now come to the national television to say what Tinubu said is against the law, that Tinubu should be arrested, that Tinubu should do this, nobody should come out and say Babadati Ahmed don't know what he's saying again. No. Because Yakubu Mahmoud allegedly violated Nigerian constitution and nobody said nothing until Babadati Ahmed went to the national television and made that statement he made that was controversial as people alleged. Now, what Tinubu said, nobody is saying anything about it. And I'm calling out Professor Soyinka because I know that if it is P2B that said so, if P2B come out to say that if tribunal did not disqualify Tinubu, that there will be chaos, do you know what could have happened by now? So we are tired of all these selected things people are doing, whether it's tribal or sentimental, I don't care to know. But people should be mindful of everything they are doing, that people are watching. So Bola Tinubu is expected to even apologize to Nigeria and withdraw his statement. He should withdraw his statement. If he did not withdraw his statement, Nigerians will not be happy with him. That statement was so brutal. That statement is not diplomatic. It's not cautious. Let me say this. Tinubu is not a lawyer. Tinubu is not the judge. This case is already before the court. You should allow the court to take their decision. The court is the judiciary, is different from the executive. So you're coming out to say that if the court nullified this election, that there will be chaos. Are you telling them how to interpret the constitution? So people should understand what we are saying, that we are not happy following the statement made by Tinubu. Thank you so much for having time to watch this video. I am Okocha Happy myself. See you on my next video.